Hello, people. This is Brandon from PSA Games. How's everything going? I hope we all recovered from our scare. Remember being led to believe Bellflower Yuna on Twitter. We were all thinking she was dead, but apparently not. It's a good thing. I'm glad I got the fucking truth finally. Anyway, welcome to the show. And what we're doing right now is so you see these graphics here. I've got another dream sequence I'm adding to the game right now. Sort of flesh out the protagonist and his love interest a little bit. The thing about these dream sequences, sometimes they take on a different graphical style or they follow different themes. So you'll find that the protagonist's sprite changes whenever it enters these dreams. There's one that looks like sort of a Pac-Man ripoff, so he takes on more of a, more of a video game actual. Actually, let's look at some of these. While we're here, we might as well. So this is what our protagonist looks like usually. And there he is. You look familiar at all? So entering the video game, this is what it looks like. Video game dream. Well, hold on. Well, I get two different results every time I freaking right click on something. So you know, it's a little more simple. I'm actually thinking taking that a step further and making them look even more like an Atari graphic, maybe. You get the idea. So here's what he looks like in the dream sequence where he enters the game he's developing, which is notebook paper style dream. So he looks, all black outliney sort of fucking thing. But right now, what we need to do, we need to make one of him in his undies, and then we need to make one of him nude. So it's only fair. I mean, yeah, you get to see naked girls in my game. We gotta be fair here. If a girl plays my game, she's gonna be all like in my face and pissed off. Like, yeah, there may naked girls in your game, there's no naked dudes. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's have some fucking, at least some naked dude action, I guess. So we're gonna make this guy in his underwear, I guess. Well, actually, we should start with this black outline. This sort of thing. Hey, how are you? How are you, man? How are you? You better goddamn well be doing good. Alright, so our freaking protagonist here, he's kind of a skinny guy. Actually, let's expedite this a little bit. Let's do this. And this will help us out in the long run. Doop, doop, doop. Let's see here. I mean, do any of you like my rants and raves? I can rant and rave right now. There's something I kind of did. I tried to make a video last week. I don't know, something about it seemed disingenuous or something. I don't know. I didn't release it. I didn't publish it or anything. Um, is this thing really going to freeze right now? My face isn't moving, is it? I shut down the internet, and it's still being fucking bogus. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that aside. Yeah, I did a video similar to this last week, except I wasn't working on this particular pixel art. But I wanted to bring up. Really, it's still fucking frozen. Someone take a gun and shoot my fucking PC for fuck's sakes. Just blow it off the fucking face of the earth. While you're at it, point your gun at Bill Gates. Just end his super miserable life. He's not going to change. He isn't. My game is about that. People like that don't change. They don't change for the better. They can't. They've been corrupted. Once you're corrupted, you're fucked. He's sucking Saturn's cock. Fuck Bill Gates. Fuck that guy. Alright? Can't even fucking have a PC where my fucking face animates over here as I'm fucking talking. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care anymore. I'm fucking over it, okay? I'm over it. We're gonna make a nude sprite of our lead character here. Oh, is it working? Oh, it's working now. Thank you, Bill, you fucking stupid asshole. What are you gonna do with all this farmland, you goddamn fag? And by fag, I don't mean fucking gay. I mean fag as in a useless bundle of wood. That's what I fucking mean. And that's what he is. He's a useless bundle of wood. He's expendable because he doesn't do shit with his fortune. That self-serving goddamn motherfucking bullshit. People like him need to be put in prison. That's what I fucking think. Don't take my word for it. Alright, we need to fix that. We don't want to do that. Alright. A little accuracy, please. Alright. We need to make some underwear for this fellow. We need to make a color for underwear. So GIMP recognizes the white color at 255 value for all three values as being pure white, and it will make it translucent. So we need to lower this number here. We'll go with the 225. I'm going to make them some mighty whitey tighties and shit like that. That's what we're going to do. Here. I can't believe I'm drawing underwear on a fucking dude. That's probably good, except I'm going to make some more shades here. I like to do that. Okay. Go ahead and subtract some value off of this one, make a new color. So yeah, so this is a dream sequence. I hate to spoil too much about the game. If you don't like spoilers at all, skip ahead like 1 or 2 minutes or something. Basically, as the story goes, the people in charge, they unleash drones on the city, and it just simply becomes too unsafe for our hero and his newfound little family to remain in the city. So they make a journey out to the country, and they have a moment of peace. And our protagonist finally gets to how do you call it? He finally gets to experience his love of the main female character. He finally gets to, do the magical do. And it's a drug-addled experience, actually. Yeah, my game has a full psychedelic trip. While you're chilling at the farm, some of the people you helped out and rescued, they're like, hey, we have drugs. Let's do drugs. Let's do some LSD and some Molly and like all that shit. Let's mix it all together. Let's all get fucked up, bro. And so yeah, basically, you do that. You get lucky. You get laid. Shit. You get lucky and laid, and you need a blue color. Is this the right blue? I guess that blue is blue enough. Well, we could use the blue from the pants. Let's try that. Let's actually try that. That might actually look better. I don't like how that is happening. Shit. Shitballs, shitballs. Holy motherfucking shitballs. What can we do about that? I wasn't expecting this to happen. Alright, so we gotta fucking improvise here. Let's try this. I don't like the way his eyes look. So we got some shared black lines, and that's an artistic no-no. If you went to art school like I did. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. That still looks fucking weird to me. Shit. I wasn't expecting this. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting this. This looks wrong to me. Oh my fucking god. So what do I do here? Shit, fucking balls. Let's go ahead and keep working on it, I guess. Let's keep working on our skinny little protagonist here. Try to insinuate some knees here. Anyway, how's everyone liking the overall graphical style in the game? I try to make everything on the overworld these sort of towards cel-shaded sort of look. Simple 2D cel-shaded look. Anything about my game you don't like? Except for the controversial stuff, I'm not removing that. A game has to be controversial. Because I am always controversial. I always have been. I actually I made a comic strip back in the late 90s, had it published in the local paper. It was eventually pulled. Why? For controversy, that's why. Getting some controversial subject matter. Oh my God, Brandon, how dare you? How fucking dare you? What can I do about this shit? If I do the proper solution, it's going to make his hair shorter, and then he's going to look different. Man, I'm not going to fucking read it on this motherfucker from the fucking ground up. Sure as hell don't feel like doing that. Well, let's do this for now. Let's see. No save. At least do that, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fix his arm over here. Got that now. Oh, something I mentioned in the previous video I did not publish. And I'm bringing it up in this video because it's actually pertinent to what you're seeing on screen right now. There's this, what do you want to call it? There's this phenomenon with, and this is these days, what I'm talking about, I'm 43 years old, so this is at least 40 years old. I don't know anything before that time period. I did not live or exist during that time period. I wasn't here when Little House on the Prairie. Alright? I can only speak since 1979, but here's a phenomenon I noticed. What you have is you have parents, and they have kids, because they have sex. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that's wrong. Have sex, have kids, do it. I don't care. And what's happening is they bring these kids into the world, and then they program them by sitting them in front of the TV set, subjecting them to television programming, and get them essentially addicted to that, right? And then they're all sitting down watching a movie together one night. You know, they're munching on their popcorn and all that shit. Then what happens? Oops, we put on a movie that has a sex scene or some shit like that. And what do the parents do? Like, ooh, I have to run over there and cover my kid's eyes. Don't look at this, Billy. Don't look at this, little Susie. Don't look at it. And the little kid's fucking sitting there confused as goddamn motherfucker. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Why are my eyes being covered? What are you censoring me from? It turns out you're censoring them from something that's perfectly natural, perfectly normal. Why are you fucking doing that? Because you know what you're fucking really doing when you do that? You're convincing these kids that there's something wrong and unsacred about the act of sex or in the state of being nude. Okay? So my character on screen, he's not nude yet. We're going to make the nude model later. At the moment, he's partially nude, but you know what? Imagine there's somebody out there right now watching it and their kid came to the room and like, yeah, you can't see this, little Billy. And little Billy's fucked in the head now. And little Billy's going to go through his whole life being bashful or scared of sex because he's been taught from the get-go, it's bad, don't do it. And yet that's how he came into existence. What's fucking wrong with you people? Do I need to fucking come around and smack everyone across the fucking face? I can quit my job tomorrow. I can leave this home tomorrow. I can go around, I can go up to every single one of you and slap the fucking shit out of you. That's what I can do if I want to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hope my words work. Nothing wrong with the nude body, nothing wrong with sex. And technically there's nothing really wrong with pornography, so long as you don't become so addicted to it that you deprive yourself of, potential experiences. And in a way, I have done that, but I've actually experienced those things, so at this moment, it's just me protecting my best interests right now, which is finishing the goddamn game. Alright, so I don't like how his chest looks. Let's redo that. I selected the color picking tool, you dumb fool. Selecting the color picking tool. No, I didn't want to put stuff there. Yeah, let's do that. Still, these eyes are fucking with me. I did not foresee this shit potentially happening. What can I do? How did it look when it was live? Let's go ahead and do that again. For now, that's how I'm going to let it be. Just because I actually don't have a solution to the problem. I don't. I wish I did. I wish parents would quit censoring their fucking kids from truth. I can tie this into something else. Parents, what is the fucking deal with you outright lying to your kids? You tell them, oh, this Santa Claus figure exists. Santa Claus is real. He lives at the North Pole. He fucking, every Christmas, he gets on his magic sleigh that apparently travels 10 times faster than the speed of light. He gets down your chimney, even if you don't have one. And he fills your dumb little stockings and your fucking shit with goddamn shit. These are good boys. Good girls and boys, supposedly. But you know what? I've seen some pretty rotten fucking children in my day get free fucking shit on Christmas. It's not even a moral lesson because parents just, I don't know what the deal is. I guess they don't want to have to deal with their kids crying or some shit like that. So instead of trying to teach their kids something valuable, they're just like, oh, we'll give it to you anyway, just so you're not screaming and yelling at us and crying and interrupting our precious little TV show or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Whatever it is, it's fucking stupid. And you know what that does, parents? I mean, I'm not a parent. Get it? A parent? Ha, funny. Alright, no, you know what that's really doing, parents? Is you're creating distrust with your children. You are creating distrust with them. You lie to them once about something, and inevitably all kids figure out the truth. I did. You know how I figured it out? I don't remember. I had some reason for going to my dad's closet. I was in there looking for something for him, I think. And while I was doing that, I noticed very specifically designed wrapping paper, right? The design just stood out to me. I didn't pay too much mind of it at first, but then Christmas morning came along, and then I noticed that, oh, wait a minute. These presents this Santa left us just so happen to be the same design and color as the wrapping paper I saw in my parents' bedroom. Oops. I don't think they intended that, did they? Probably. No, maybe they did. Maybe they wanted me to figure it out. In either case, you know what that did? It created a certain degree of distrust. It's like, if you're going to lie to me about this one thing, then how can I trust you about everything else? Serious, parents, I want you to think about that. This is a tradition. You know, I love tradition too. I love it, but at some point we have to figure out that we're doing each other wrong with some of these traditions, and we need to eschew them. We need to shed them off like a bad case of the fucking fleas, okay? Please. Your children will thank you for it if you become more honest. And, you know, why am I even explaining this? To me, this is just common sense. This is natural. It's a given. But yet, here we have this society where it's the norm to outright lie to your fucking kids. And parents wonder why kids are distrusting, etc. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's asinine. I don't fucking get it. It's like I kind of do, but I don't want to get it. Belly button. So how are we gonna? I think if we do that, so that implies he has a phallus without being too erotic. But no, wait, no, we're making the undie guy. Well, remember what I just fucking aimed. Get the color I fucking want, Bill Gates, you fucker. I'm gonna blame you for everything. Fucking dumb, cock rotting sack of fucking shit. Matt, are you watching? No, I still haven't got over my hate boner, Bill Gates. Never going to happen, brother. Never gonna fucking happen. Never ever. I will never get over it until planned obsolescence and Microsoft making shitty fucking bullcrap goes away. And it's not gonna happen until we have the Venus Project. Speaking of which, are you, the viewer, the person who's watching me right now, do you know what the Venus Project is, or do you know what a resource-based economy is? I don't mean to be a propagandist, and technically, yeah, my game is a little bit of propaganda. I won't lie. I have nothing to hide. Liars have something to hide. No, I'm being full fucking truthful with you. I got nothing to hide. No, I support the concept of the resource-based economy. And I sure as hell accept the idea of the Venus Project. And you might be asking yourself, why? Well, isn't that just like some stupid communism or some shit? Communism is bad. Communism and socialism result in the deaths of millions of people. No, actually, no. It was the leaders who were in those systems at the time. Those who were they ordered those deaths. Okay, it didn't actually have anything to do with fucking communism itself or the socialism itself. Yeah. So yeah, if you get the right ending in my game, you're treated to a little glimpse of a futuristic society where everything, and when I say everything, I mean like tedious labor, like for farming or production, all that sort of shit, but kind of work nobody really wants to do, which is why farmers tend to hire Mexicans at much lower wages than they probably deserve for doing that work. All those types of jobs become automated. And humanity is freed from tedious labor, and everything's produced in such abundance, there's no point in charging people money for it anymore. And you have free, unlimited access to stuff, things, unlimited access, right? If you need a car, you get your device and everything, it's a big artificial intelligence grid. Your little device that you carry with you is connected to everything at all times. So you're in the middle of the desert, I'm dying of thirst, I need a car and some water. You go on there and you're like, I need a car, I need water. The car drives itself to you and it has water in it. You hop in and drink the water, and you either drive the car yourself or you let it drive you to wherever it is that you're trying to get to. You don't pay for it. You don't work for it. You get to where you need to go, and once you're there, you let go of the car. Okay? You let go of it, and that car goes and helps somebody else, because what happens when you are done with your car for the day? Where do you park it in the garage? You park it on the street or in your driveway? What's it doing? Sitting there doing absolutely nothing, collecting rust. That's what it's doing. It's rusting up. I thought by now we would have a society like the Venus Project. I'm dead fucking serious on this. I honestly thought by now people would have wised up and been smart enough to adopt that system or perpetuate that system, but that has not happened. It kind of pisses me off, honestly. It really fucking makes me mad. We can have a much better world right now. I hear these people complaining about homelessness all the time. Oh, these homeless people. Oh, I'm so scared of, he might rob me or some shit. It's like, your practice created that situation. You adopting this capitalist money system for profit created that situation. Homelessness is built in. It is inevitable that someone will become homeless because your job could be replaced by a computer or an automated process tomorrow. And then what? If you can't get a job right away to replace it, you can't make payments on your house or apartment anymore, what the fuck happens? You and your fucking stupid family who rejected new ideas that are outside the box are now homeless and eating out the fucking trash can. And should I or anyone else feel sorry for you in that situation? Not really. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I know it makes me sound like an asshole, but no, I don't feel sorry for you. Because you were given options like 10 years ago of a better way to live, and you did not support those options because you have to be ruled by your government. You have to get fucked by your corporations because you love it. You love the corporate dick in your ass. You love it. So you can have what? These fucking things that fall apart or need servicing all the time? Really? If you can't handle what I'm talking about, don't play my game. Because if you can't handle what I'm talking about, you cannot handle my game. You'll play it, you'll be offended, and you'll write me angry letter bombs that'll explode in my fucking hand that I don't deserve. So all I was doing was being a messenger and trying to deliver to you the truth. If you can't handle the truth, take it out on yourself. Alright, don't take it out on me. Never blame the message. Blame the messenger. blame anything, or blame your lack of understanding, or capability of understanding something that's so retardedly simple. Sorry to use the word retard. I'm not trying to offend so-called retarded people. You know, actually, some of the people who are mentally challenged are actually smarter than a lot of your average people, if you want me to be perfectly honest. But I could find a mentally challenged person and get them to understand the concept of resource-based economy much quicker than I could your average person. I'm dead fucking serious. They probably love and embrace the idea. Nice, so we got underwears for our protagonists in that direction. Now we gotta do it for this. Fun stuff. No, actually, no, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Please don't watch them. Oh, no, actually, change my mind. Please do watch some other channels. Don't pay attention to my stupid ramblings. Don't buy my game. Don't play it. Don't enjoy it. Don't learn anything from it. Because you know, if you don't, then the sequence of events that I'm telling in my game story will come to light. They will be real. They will be truthful, and I won't feel like an idiot. I'll feel like, hey, I totally called it. Wink, wink, hint, hint. Do the opposite of what I just told you. I would love it if my game was a complete farce and there was no truth to it at all. I would love that world. That would be a much more beautiful world than the one you'll experience in my game. The world you experience in my game is falling apart at the seams. It makes the events of Final Fantasy VI seem child's play. Last time I played Final Fantasy VI, I don't remember a bunch of rich, child-raping elitists raping children. That kind of happened. It doesn't. I don't show it in my game. It's alluded to, of course. You know, I'll leave that to your disgusting imagination. Yeah. Let's see. Leaves. Cell shading. How do I want? No, let's handle that another way. Do this. Use the white. Take out that fix. There we go. That's actually the better choice. And certainly at any point, if you have any problem with my game, or compliments, or questions, inquiries, anything, I don't care what it is, feel free to frickin' tell me. I'm here to learn too. Let's put it that way. I'm fucking here to learn too. I'm not perfect. You know, we're all on the spirit journey together. And what I really hope for humanity is that all of us, every single one of us, masters spirit journey to such a degree that we don't necessarily have to reincarnate in this freaking place anymore. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of fucking... I'm sick of this stuff sometimes. I mean, this place is the place of pain and suffering. Yeah, am I happy with that? I never thought I'd be making my main character naked. I think I need to make his arm a little skinnier. If I do that, that'd be a black line there, and there'd just be two black lines. So that'd be like the same issue I was having with the eyes. You know, I think I would, you know, that. Does that look better? I don't know, what do you think? I guess that's my bad for choosing to have my overworld sprites and enemies that are on the overworld maps have a black outline so they stand out a little bit. So, you know, hey, watch out for that. Or, hey, go talk to that. That's why it's there. Alright, we need to make his eyes. Get rid of these sunglasses. Only time in the game you get to see the protagonist without sunglasses, and one of two times you get to see the heroine of the story without her sunglasses. They both think they're cool, okay? There we go. See, that actually works a lot better than, I don't know what's up with that. It's a phenomenon, I guess. Just have to contend with it. You know, it actually might look okay in game. I might be freaking out over nothing, honestly. Rotate. The guys here. Yeah, this is how I do animation, people. Simple. 16 frames, that's it. What else can I rant and rave about? As if that's what you're really here for. You're probably just here to learn something about my game. Let's see, what else can I say? It is very much based in reality. My characters, they're human beings, which means they fart, they burp, they have to pee, sometimes they have to take a shit, they need sleep, they have dreams. Everything from our, existence here that's real, that we have to contend with is in some way, shape, or form presented in my game. I just wanted, and it's not about having believable characters per se. So I've had people already tell me that characters aren't believable. And I'm like, hey, really? Sure about that, because you know what? A lot of these characters are based on people I know, and it's really how they behave. So if you can't believe that, I don't know what to tell you, fella. It just tells me that maybe you can't handle the real world, or something like that. How am I gonna handle this dude's butt? Notice I'm insinuating a phallus there, but he's so small on screen, that's going to be totally nominal. It's almost going to be like not there. Let me do something about that. No, actually, wait. See if that makes anything better. No, I didn't want to put it there. Yeah, there we go. Just need to figure out how to deal with this butt. Let's just erase some of this. Let's figure out what we need to do is this. Is that a nice butt, lady? Are there any ladies out there that are going to be fantasizing about this fucking character? Well, are there any guys out there that are going to be fantasizing about my female sprites? I tried to make them as cute as I possibly could. I'm a real big fan of, I can put it a couple ways, melding cute together with despotic ugliness. And I'm also a huge fan of taking soft music and coupling it with hard music. A good example of this would be the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm a fan of that sort of thing. I like contradictions working in coercion together, I guess you could say. That's a good way to put it. Ah, let me make some underwear for this fucker. So I don't know why I bothered doing the whole penis thing. Actually, I should fix that right now. This isn't the nude Sprite, Brandon. You're thinking too far ahead. The program. Alright. Mighty tighty whitey, and mighty tighty whitey, and I'm smuggling plums. When you wanna come, mighty tighty whitey, and I'm smuggling plums. When you wanna come. I love Bloodhound Gang, I guess. Yeah, I know they're stupid, they're retarded, but their music's fun. Wait, is that the same color? It's the same fucking color. Shit. There we go. That's probably good. I mean, this is a really brief scene in the game, anyways. And I'm not trying to go for perfection when it comes to things like graphics. That's because, I think a show like South Park works the way that it at least did. I can't speak for South Park now because I don't really pay attention to it anymore. But I think one of the reasons why it worked so well in the past is because the character designs and animation were kind of, I hate to say crappy, but I'm out of words at this point. But it seemed to be deliberately simple, deliberately crappy, and I think that's why the humor worked so well in that show. Kind of going for that same thing here. That's kind of why I actually picked RPG Maker XP for my development tool, because I knew I wanted simplicity, and I knew that would work better if I limited myself, worked within limitations, etc. And that's what we're doing here. Is that good? I think that's good. Doing his butt's going to be a lot of fun. Copy that. Paste in here. How's it going out there, Kitsune Dark Queen? How are you? Thanks for agreeing to be the artist who will be doing the box. No, I'm sorry, box art. It's a release on Steam and PC, so obviously the game's not going to come in a box, but it's still going to be fun to have box art that deliberately and inaccurately represents the actual content of the game. I like her style. It's not quite, and it's similar to anime, but it's not quite anime. It's not like your typical looking anime type stuff. It has its own unique little flair to it, and that's what I dig about it. It's like that's kind of what I was going for from the very beginning, and I really think her art style is going to work for my game. And it's like, to be honest, I could, if I wanted to be a jerk, I could just emulate her style and, do the drawings myself. I'm more than capable of doing so. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to steal other people's fucking art. I've had my own art stolen so many times in this life, and it's disgusting. It's sickening. Anyone from the band Snowblind freaking watching right now? I am 100% convinced that when I made that flyer for your band that had the white rabbits in the sunglasses carrying the cat in your patented cat carrier, this is funny. They had this idea. It's a cat, so it's like what do you call it? It's like a vice. You screw the two parts together like a vice. Except one end of the vice was like an actual thick screw, and the way you carry your cat is its face goes into like this muzzle on one end of it, and you screw the screw up into its butthole, and then you can carry it, right? So I had this drawing of a rabbit with like the Mad Hatter hat and stuff, so it's very Alice in Wonderland. Carrying this thing, that's what they wanted, that's what they asked for, and I drew it for them. And a few years later, I'm working at a grocery store, and what do I find? I find that Snickers had the exact same rabbit. At least the rabbit part was the same. It didn't have the hat. It had the sunglasses. All that. It was the same. Every little detail was the same, except it's like they just took the hat off. And I'm like, did I just get fucking ripped off here? And yeah, to this day, I'm very much convinced that I've been ripped off in some way. Maybe that band might have had some connections or something. And they sold my design to Snickers or whatever, and got fucked over. It's not the first time something like that has happened. It was like 1988 or 1989. I was playing Super Mario Brothers, and I played Excitebike soon after. And what I thought was like, why wasn't the Super Mario have a level editor like Excitebike does? That'd be so fucking cool. I'd fucking play that game like every fucking day, right? Kind of a no-brainer to me. So, I really wanted to see it happen, so I wrote a letter to Nintendo. I told them, it's like, hey, why don't you make a Mario game where you can make your own Mario levels, right? They never responded. They didn't say anything back to me. They didn't say, good thinking, they didn't do shit, right? And here, lo and behold, what was it, 2016 or 2018? I don't know when it was. They make Mario Maker, finally. They finally granted my wish, and I'm sitting here thinking, it's like, well, wait a minute, did they come up with that on their own, or did they kind of steal my idea? Do they owe me money? A lot of people in this world owe me money. It's fucking sick and ridiculous. I might actually have testicular cancer. And if I do, it's kind of fucked up that all these people in this world owe me money, but they're not paying up for whatever reason they feel is justified. And here I am, freaking losing energy, suffering, and all that shit. And come on, Josh Watkins, are you watching, dude? How long did I work for you? 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I was promised $500 fucking dollars. Which I understood at first that you didn't have it because you weren't turning a profit. Okay, and I was there, so I witnessed that. It's perfect fucking sense. But I'm not there. I'm not there to bear witness to things, and I know your little friend's down there growing for you, and I know his operation. His operation was super profitable. It had to be true because he was able to afford to rent a cherry picker and rip trees out of the ground and make me do work I wasn't supposed to be fucking doing. Just chainsaw, cut trees into beds, carry them away. I have dislocated vertebrae. Look how skinny I am. Look at this shit. Almost dislocated this fucking tendon here from trying to get that stupid chainsaw to fucking start, for fuck's sake. You know, I was gonna sit there and sandbag my ass. As far as I'm concerned, I'm owed about $6 grand, and all I'm asking for is the RSO, and that's maybe $1 grand. So I'm asking 1/6 of the original promise price to save my life. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm asking for. Get on it. Stop watching Breaking Bad, and fucking do something good for humanity, for fuck's sakes. Quit stealing motorcycles and four-wheelers and shit. Grow up. Stop watching Breaking Bad. If there's anyone out there who idolizes the characters in that show, I'm going to smack the fuck out of your stupid face. That is not the right way to live. And anyone who lives that way and thinks that's the right way to fucking do shit, you're going to wind up in a world of hurt. Alright? And not my accord. I'm not going to be the one who does it. It's going to be you who does it. Alright? And when it happens, don't fucking bitch. Don't bitch when you turn out like Gus or Walter. I don't give a fuck. I won't feel sad. I won't cry. Alright? Not going to do it. There we go. Dude Nundaroos. Main character. His name is Dude. Kind of like the dude from Big Lebowski. One of my favorite movies, if I still cared about movies, but I don't know. At this point in life, I really don't give a flying fuck about movies that much. And if I'm drunk and tired enough, I might sit there and watch a movie I watched before. But as far as like recent movies are concerned, oh my god, Hollywood, you are dropping the ball. It's almost like you know people are going to go to the theater no matter what you create. So you feel at a liberty that you can just make shit on purpose. I know that's what's going on. Just deliberately making shit. Because you know you're going to profit either way. And I don't think that's the right reason to make anything. I think the true, correct reason to make something is to artistically express yourself and your views and what you think we as a species should be doing. Right? Is that too much to ask for? That all artists obey, come into line with that way of thinking? I would never make a piece of artwork that's a sellout piece of artwork. That's why I'm not censoring myself in this game. I'm going to fucking go all the fucking way. There's going to be nudity, there's going to be violence, there's going to be sex, there's going to be cats and dogs getting along, and all that fucking crazy shit, okay? All going to be there. No holds barred. If you can't handle it, you can't handle yourself. And if that's the case, then get off the planet or something. Jeez, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Rebel. Rebel in the right way. I'm not talking about the false rebellion. That's the rebellion most people are stuck in right now. They think by listening to a particular type of music that they're rebelling. And it's like, no, sorry, you're not rebelling. It's not a proper rebellion. Tidy-whitey, and I'm smuggling plum. Does that look like Underoos? I hope so. Sure as heck don't redo all this shit. I'm making progress here. Relaxing pixel art and ranting with Brandon. How are you, Necrocatic? Are you watching Necrocatic? I fucking love you, man. I'm so glad you're looking forward to my game, brother. I liked your games. I didn't beat Momo's Mansion, though. I actually got to a point in the game where there's a need for me to grind and level up. But I haven't found the best place to do that, honestly. I mean, there's places to do it, but it seems like a very slow process. And I keep telling myself, it's like, surely he put in a place to grind where it's like, yeah, you can fight here, you'll get lots of experience, you'll level up quickly. That's why I've been trying to find that game. It's not a big deal if it's not there, but yeah, I'm kind of a perfectionist myself, and I don't know if you are or not, but giving the players a place to grind that's super efficient would be a really good idea if you haven't implemented it already. Apply spine here. So we got spine going on. I really like the enemy designs in Necrocatic's games, by the way. They look like a perverted kid did some drawings. But I fucking love that. I actually love that style. That was a style I nearly contemplated for my own game before I even knew Necrocatic existed. We're going to keep the video going until I get this one done, unless you want to see the naked one. But see, I can get away with this on YouTube for sure, because we're definitely not dealing with nudity. I'm half afraid if I do a naked pixel art freaking thing here, I'll get shadow banned more than I already have. Yeah, I know. Both of my channels are practically shadow banned. If you search them by name, they're not easy to find. I think that's sad. I'm being censored in such a way. It's not like I'm promoting something bad, really. Bad to the 1%, maybe, but I certainly don't advocate for the destruction of those people. I just think those people have a lot of potential that they're not recognizing, that they could be, in a sense, the saviors of humankind if they realize the potential of their power, but they're not looking at it that way. They're seeing their power as a means to protect themselves from the situation they themselves created. It's kind of sad that they don't see it that way. That's what's really going on. They fear the poor huddled masses so much, but their practices and the systems they put into place are what made the situation from the start. So really, they have no one to blame but themselves. And the fact that they are incapable of seeing that is really fucking sad. It's alarming. You know what I mean? Someone like Bill Gates, tomorrow, he could completely transform the face of the earth. Every homeless person with a home, everyone getting fed with nutrient-rich food, and that's what I would do if I had $20 billion or $200 billion. I don't even know how much money that stupid fucker has. I don't. Too much. Way too much. And he could be Jesus Christ with that money. He could be the second coming of Jesus with that fucking money. But he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take more from people. I really do. You that sick in the head. Is that what that much money? Will that happen to me? Like, if I became a billionaire tomorrow, would I become that same mindset as you? I wouldn't want that. I'd fight it every possibly way that I could fucking fight it. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the nature of that much money and power. Maybe even I'm not immune to it. I don't know. This funny, fuzzy feeling I'm not going to find out in my lifetime. I'm either going to die before that happens, or I'm just going to live in poverty forever and ever. Even though I'm told I have all this talent, I have all this skill. I don't know how many times I've been told I'm a fucking genius. Seriously, like, I've been called a genius a countless number of times. It actually kind of hurts my head to find out that I'm the supposed genius, but I don't get the rewards that you would expect to get for being a genius. I find that a little alarming. Underoos here. That looks good. That actually looks perfect right there. Just need to finish his cell shading here. Nice butt, yes or no? Come on, ladies, help me out here. Would you place your face on that lovely pillow of an ass or what? Come on, throw me a bone here. Trying to make my game appealing to both genders, even though, on the surface it would seem as if I'm attacking a particular gender, but I'm not. All I'm doing is sharing real-life observations. And yeah, I've lived a real life here. And during that real life, some shit has happened, you know what I mean? So I can't lie to people. I'm always honest, even at the expense of, my social status, I guess you could say. I'm not worried about what people think too much. As my friend says, he thinks I'm shooting myself in the foot by making this game. It's like, so be it then. I'm shooting myself in the foot, let me do it. Because in the end, it doesn't matter. Whether I'm shooting myself in the foot or not, the same thing will occur. I will pass away eventually, and I will have to be before my creator, I presume, and I will have to be, not judged, that might not be the right word, but I'll have to see my life flash before my eyes. I'm going to see where I did good, I'm going to see where I fucked up, and I'm going to see all the things I couldn't see before. I'm probably going to feel a little bad about it, probably going to feel a little good about it. What I've done with my life has affected people in both good and bad ways, and that's actually kind of beyond my scope of power and control. Anyone I've hurt in this lifetime, I sure as hell I didn't mean to hurt them. Definitely not. Dina Bohannon, are you watching? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Heather, are you watching? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings either. I was just put into a discomforting disposition, and I didn't know how to handle it. Why? Because I'm a fucking idiot, just like everybody else. We're all idiots. Alright, anyway, so I guess that's all for this video. You got to hang out with me while I made an underwear Sprite, the main character. I'm going to do the nude Sprite next, off camera. My game's called How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Enjoy the End of the World. It's about surviving the global depopulation agenda at the hands of the billionaire elite. And it's fun. It's a mix of good and bad things. The ending isn't what you think. And what else do I have to say right now? It's a crazy game. Necrocatic Games is certainly looking forward to it. And I know there's a few others out there, and shout outs to them. Thanks for liking my work. And until the next time, I love you all. Even the shitty people. Even you, Bill. I love you, Bill Gates. I just wish you would straighten up and fly right and realize the capacity of your power and actually use it for the benefit of humankind, not just the benefit of yourself. I'm poor. I give money to homeless people. What do you do? Anyways, I'm Brandon. Thanks for tuning in. I love you. Until next time, take care of your fucking selves. Stock up on food and shit. Do what you have to do to survive. Peace.